All right, awesome job in the last video. Step number 2 is make it easy breezy. This is the crucial moment where the act of saying, I'm in takes place. The gift is happening. The donor has decided to take action and support your cause. So if the donation process is complicated and confusing, that's where we don't want it to go, where it can lead to frustration and even the abandonment of the gift. So this is why it is super important to have a seamless and user-friendly donation process, very similar to that one click to buy on Amazon that we all know, to ensure that that potential donor follows through with their decision to support your cause. Now, before we get to the donation aspect, I want to talk about the importance of having a home base for your monthly giving program. So another mind shift moment for you here. A well-designed website and social media presence is seen as the storefront for many of you. In a world where physical visits to your location is not always possible, the majority of supporters are going to interact with you digitally. So a specific website for your monthly giving program not only creates a very positive first impression, we want it to be positive first impression, right? But also creates clarity. It establishes credibility and trust in the eyes of your potential supporters. So when you have a dedicated website that is speaking directly about your monthly giving program and mentions it by name, the only opportunity is to give monthly or to give regularly. It reduces any possible confusion that can happen. And that's what we want. We want clear, focused communication on this landing page so donors are fully aware of what they're committing to. So what I want to do is, one, hope that you're convinced that you need a standalone landing page for your monthly giving product. And I'm going to switch over to share with you a couple websites, 2 of which I have built out and one of them that I just love. But first, let's talk about the homepage. On your homepage, there needs to be a few call outs to your monthly giving program. First is in your navigation bar. So in your nav bar, whether your monthly giving program has its own button or it's under a drop down, there should be access to your monthly giving program landing page across the site. 2, on your homepage, I'm sure you have a donation form. There should be an option there to toggle between one-time and monthly. And then number 3, featured content. Is there a blog post or somewhere on your homepage that you can highlight a piece of content that references the importance of monthly giving to your organization? Now, one of the websites I frequently reference for this is St. Jude. Right at the top of their homepage, you will notice there is text that reads, 5 reasons to become a monthly donor. And it links out to a short blog with images of kids and the ability to give. So now that we've covered what you just need to have on your homepage, let's go ahead and dive into some monthly giving landing page examples. Let's go ahead and look at Politicist first. The first thing that I want to show you on this page that you need to have is your main headline. What are your donors helping make possible? What is that big, bold, audacious vision statement? So here it's every voice matters, join the village, and help make sure every caregiver's voice is heard at the polls. Following that, you need to have a subheader line, briefly detailing the issue and what their monthly gift will do to change that, to provide that impact. So in their case, it's support our 2024 Child Care for Voters program and provide childcare for parents and guardians this upcoming election. Next up is the donation tool in the header. So here we have a form. This is the Givebutter form that has been embedded. I'm going to talk about the dollar amounts in just a little bit. All of these things that I've just mentioned, your main headline, the subheader, the donation form, are all before I start scrolling beyond the fold. So everything is before I have to scroll and go anywhere, which is huge because most people drop off even once they have to scroll one time. The other thing you want to make sure that it is mobile responsive. So also if I put this into a mobile responsive view, I can still see my header, my subheader, and the start of the monthly giving tool. Further down, the other things that are important to have on this page are benefits. What will you provide to these supporters for joining? Will you send monthly emails, a special video series, a quarterly impact report? Is there a special item someone gets when joining? Not saying you have to do that. We'll talk about that more in step 5, which is share constant joy and gratitude. But what are the benefits? A video. A video is, again, optional, but I think it's really powerful. It gives somebody the opportunity to get to know you much better within a matter of minutes. So in this case, with Politicist, and Clio and the Hope Booth, they all have videos on their page. So important to look at. And then also donation buttons. So throughout the page, as you see here on Politicist, there are multiple opportunities beyond just that first form ask, where there's buttons that say join the village. Throughout, you can be way more intentional with wording. I love the ability through the Givebutter buttons that you can customize what this language says. So instead of donate now or donate or give, you can play off of the name of your program. Another great reason to have a name for your monthly giving program. Further down the page, do you have social proof? So there are many different angles you can use to activate social proof on your landing page. And of course, the strongest persuasion that we have comes from our peers. If I slide on over to the Clio Institute, same thing, big audacious statement, rise up and make a daily impact on Florida's fight for climate change. Subheader, it's not too late to protect Florida's beaches, coral reefs, and national parks for future generations. The time is now. Will you rise to the occasion with a monthly gift? Again, they have the form embedded right at the top. Scroll down, Rise With Us is their button, explaining more about the program, Meet the Next Generation, just showing other people that are involved. Again, just thinking about all the main elements. And you'll notice with these donation tools that it is the form, the button, it says like, please note this is a monthly recurring donation. Everything on this page is recurring giving focused. So hopefully there shouldn't be any confusion around that. With Hope Booth, if you go to their homepage, you'll see the big focus they have with their button in the upper right-hand corner is join the movement. So if I click on join the movement, same thing. They have their big audacious statement, join us in making hope and help free and accessible to 9.2 million people across the globe. They have their form built in with impact amounts. Please note this is a monthly gift. So once you have your landing page, the other part that's really important about making it easy is optimizing the donation tool. So if someone made their way from an ad, a social media post, a direct search on Google, wherever, an email to this landing page, you want to make sure that the final step of completing the gift is so easy. So this is why on these pages, you'll notice the Givebutter, instead of sending people to a separate page, Givebutter has the ability to embed these elements directly on your landing pages. So having the form, having the button with the pop-up, with only the monthly giving option makes every part of this process super simple and clear. So with that, the make it easy is having the landing page set up, utilizing the simplicity of the Givebutter elements here, the form, the button elements, combinations of both, having them placed at multiple important, crucial parts of the website is really important. And then the next thing, once you have like this framework set up, step 3 is all about calling in the believers. And that's where we're going to dive into the specific copy that was selected here and how that's so deeply important to resonate with people as they're coming onto your page. So I will see you in the next video.